I want my water taken directly from a spring from the highest mountains of Kilimanjaro. Let's try to not put the blue light directly into the trans face. That would not be comfortable. And actually, if there's any way, if you want, we can try to adjust it because that screen's not going to work. You sure? Okay. And after you have retrieved the water from Kilimanjaro, you must then create a fine-crafted wooden casket to hold the water. As it happens, yes. I did not catch that, but I'm sure it was a reapplication of my skill. My plan is great. Oh, harvest. Yeah, I hear that even that his stuff was finally resolved in like these laws and Super Boy, it still makes no sense. What a shocker. What was that? These evil booster goals. We have good booster gold back. I like good booster gold. Then he brought Jonah Hex into the future for some reason. Oh, Jonah Hex is awesome. He's not racist. He doesn't care. He just likes shooting people. He's a sociopath, yeah. And really, isn't being a sociopath really better than a racist? The answer, of course, is no. They're both horrible. Alright, we got 1 minute to start here. I'm really hoping to get the water soon because my voice is starting to crack a little bit. Crack a little bit. Oh, where we got? Looks like we got our water. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, you gotta pay your help. Always gotta pay their help. Alright, you guys, I'll let you guys do it because I can't afford it for that business. So before we start here, since we have Snowflake here. Brief little story. Will and I, we were putting together the finale to the first Thing comic review, the Thing from Another World, where me and Harvey and I sort of trapped inside the apartment. Will came up with this idea. We decided not to do it because totally it would not fit with you know, the paranoid, creepy atmosphere. But the idea was that that Snowflake would come running in. It's like catch a frisbee thrown from nowhere. And we would just look at it and he'd be like, Snowflake found a friend! So I think we're ready to begin here. I think they're quite right. Are you ready? Time tonight.
We just got out from machine supremacy.
Hello and welcome to Midnight of Atop the Fourth Wall Live. You can probably guess the reason why I named it that. If this is your first time seeing Atop the Fourth Wall, either in live or recorded form, well, then you are probably drunk or high, because I can see no other reason why you decided to find out what the hell it's all about at this time of night. As you can see, I am reading from a my script, so I apologize if I stutter, slur my words, or screw up a joke because I didn't practice this beforehand. And I know that a lot of you can get excited and want to throw out your own riffs and jokes, but just remember, I am recording this. So you can throw out your own commentary, but if you're not funny, then you're being not funny in front of thousands of people.
What else is there?
So, we're at MAGFest again, and you know what that means? Video games! Yay! And for those of you in the audience old enough to remember, I want you to think back to an early time in video game history. Arcades were still prominent, Atari 2600 games were still viable, and a certain magazine was the best place to go for the most powerful video game insights. Yes, today's comic does have to do with Nintendo and comes from that powerful magazine. Yes, that's right, this comic comes from Flip Magazine. The video host of Atop the Fourth Wall was a short-lived magazine put out by Marvel and printed on comic book stock paper. It was only around in 1983 and lasted all of 7 issues. It was intended for little kids, which is funny considering so much of it is text and very light on pictures. That being said, it had itself a comic strip that we'll be talking about today. But first, the cover, which really sells us on wanting to read about video games. Why, there's TV star Matthew LeMorteau. I'm sure everyone in this room are huge fans of Little House on the Prairie. And what a great photo of him, too. He looks so happy to be suddenly photographed while he's trying to concentrate on Galaga. So, here's our Nintendo connection. It's a Mario comic. Well, a Donkey Kong comic, but hey, it's still Mario. We open with a reporter seeking out Mario at a construction site. This is your in-depth reporter, Vic Video here. You know it's the 80s because Vic is wearing that outfit and not being laughed at by the cameraman. Here with Mario the Carpenter. Well, now we know why he became a plumber. The Super Mario Brothers Super Show theme song would sound much weirder if they said hooked on the Carpenters. He says they're on the set of Donkey Kong and promptly shoves his microphone into Mario, making him spill his drink right into his face. Ah, Vic, Geraldo would be proud of your journalistic talent. How does it feel to be the world's leading tower climber and damsel rescuer? It's great, but the IRS are assholes about the tax rate with it. And being such a great reporter, he doesn't actually let Mario answer before he asks the next question. Or is there a different sort of man behind that powerful public facade, which is the real Mario the Carpenter? I've heard you like to dress up in raccoon and cat costumes. Will you confirm or deny these rumors? Before Mario can answer this time, they're interrupted by Donkey Kong showing up to kidnap another woman and climb up some steel girders. And hopefully in 25 years, we'll get some awesome father drawing a version of the story where it's Mario who's taken and she has to rescue him. The notorious Donkey Kong has struck again, carrying the fair damsel to the top of the construction site. We'll be back with Mario's daring rescue right after this commercial break. Typical Blip, putting in mid-rolls, I see. And what's the commercial for? Why, it's Mario smashing a barrel with a hammer. So Mario is sponsoring his own TV interview? You'd think Vic would be a lot nicer to him as a result. Don't smash barrels with just any hammer. Use new Tough as Nails brand hammers. How tough can they really be if they only last for like 10 seconds? We return from the commercial to see Mario climbing up a ladder. with Vic and his camera crew, I guess just kind of floating in space next to him. I've seen the ape, Mario, but where's the donkey? What are you trying to hide here? Ah, that's our Vic, always asking the tough questions that nobody else dares to ask. The name just means he isn't very bright. That's very racist of you, Mario. Donkey Kong is plenty intelligent. See, he wears a tie and everything. And despite being told of the danger, Vic is still following after Mario. So tell me, Mario, what's in this for you? Me? Is it the danger? The thrill of the hunt? The girl? A lawsuit, most likely. I read on Wikipedia that Donkey Kong is actually his pet gorilla that he mistreats. He's just trying to silence the thing before it lets everyone know what a horrible, abusive owner he is. Mario says he doesn't even know the girl, which does break the canon that I read on Wikipedia, the most accurate information source, naturally, that she's his girlfriend. Something tells me he will be sleeping on the couch tonight. And just to help out with that aforementioned danger thing, Donkey Kong lets out 2 barrels at once that Vic manages to leap over with Mario, but the rest of the camera crew do not appear to be so lucky. Poor Richard Pryor there appears to have what's called the ladder and is now falling to his doom. You want me to put the hammer down? That's the joke. But Vic has no time for that, continuing his interview. Back to you, Mario. The girl means nothing to you? Then why do you risk your life and limb for her? Why has Donkey Kong got her in the first place? You should have got enough of dumb questions, you know. If this was a movie, Vic Video would be played by William Atherton. If you don't know that name by heart, which you should, just be reassured, my friends. It's true, that man has no dick. Donkey Kong is just standing there pissed off, though considering the direction he's looking, I'd say he's more offended by Vic's suit than he is by Mario's presence. The woman runs over to Mario, who, being stronger than he looks, thanks to all those mushrooms, sweeps her off her feet. Vic, ever the cockblock, tries to continue interviewing despite this development. If we could ask you some questions, miss? Here's a starting question. How do you walk in those heels? They're like completely vertical. Hell, it kind of looks like the backs of her feet are being pushed out by them. Donkey Kong, who probably had a bad experience with the paparazzi, swings down and grabs Vic right out of there. A rare opportunity to speak to an enigmatic figure. Vic Video here with an exclusive. Donkey Kong himself. Vic, your cameraman's a pancake right now. You may want to wait until they send out a new one for you. But no, he just keeps asking on. Also, his microphone suddenly has a wire attached to it. And considering the wire is attached to nothing, I really doubt any of this is getting sent out. In fact, I'm beginning to suspect that Vic isn't even a real reporter. He's just a crazy person who stole the microphone away from the actual reporter and just wanted to get on TV. Mr. Donkey, excuse me, Vic, that's Mr. Kong. Show a little respect here, man. Some question about your intelligence. Do you feel that mistaking me for the damsel reinforces your reputation for stupidity? I don't know, you're insulting the 900-pound giant gorilla right to his face. I think you're building your reputation for stupidity. And indeed, Donkey Kong tosses him over the edge for this. And nothing of value was lost. Leaping off the building after him. Mario, man, is not worth it. The next reporter for the news show will probably make it a better show to sponsor anyway. But no, it seems Mario has activated a cheat code because he's able to catch Vic and run on air back to the construction beam. Mario, would you mind telling us how you did that? You just have to believe in yourself, that's all. So the key to anti-gravity is self-esteem? Just believe in yourself. Simple wisdom from an uncomplicated man. No wonder he is such a great American. Yeah, that just happened. And in the background, we see Kong taking the unnamed woman yet again. Dude is really keeping himself busy today. Time for some moving platform hopping while the interview continues at this construction site. Mario, where did you get your experience fighting apes at construction sites? Well, it was back in Japan. Ah, so Mario used to work on Super Sentai. That makes sense. Donkey Kong started there. Is that where you and he first met? Yes, it is. You know, back when I was called Jumpman. I changed my name when I immigrated. I didn't catch that. And did he climb up beams with damsels there, too? Yes, he did. It was done in an experiment to breed a gorilla who could do construction work. Wait a second. Donkey Kong is actually some kind of genetically enhanced super gorilla? That is awesome! Why the hell don't we ever get that video game? Mario? No, he's bringing chip jars. I get it. So where was that? People interact. No, we're done with it. I'm so ruined. Mario manages to reach the damsel yet again, but Donkey Kong yanks her away to swing even higher still. Why does he keep grabbing damsels then? Well, they remind him of the mother he never knew. Okay. Now I see why that video game never gets made. Donkey Kong, you got issues, man.
Is his mother the Ditto or the Chimchar?
Yes, baby. Sunglasses turning into zigzags? Definitely. Time for another commercial break. Once again for the hammer. Is your hammer scoring points with you? The hammer does not mean his penis. Switch to Tough as Nails hammers. Tough as Nails beats the tar out of cement. Available wherever fine hammers are sold. Well, there's a mixture. Cement? Who is a cement? I'm not continuing. I kid because I love it. Yes, I keep it in a jar on my desk. This is good. I wonder if I'm going to have to highly edit this. And now Vic and Mario are on assembly line treadmills. The hell kind of construction site is this? Also, Donkey Kong can shoot fireballs. I know that happens in the game, but I'm not sure how he's doing this in the context of the comic. Maybe the genetic modifications gave him the ability to breathe fire?
Fireballs? No!
Oh yeah, the Chimchar! Lost my place again. this, and he explains that he feels sorry for Donkey Kong. Sorry for your worst enemy? Ooh, huge slam to Bowser. Although not a huge slam to Tanga, who, if you'll recall my video last week, still needs to prove that he's capable of even conquering a Hardee's. Why do you battle him then? Oh, nothing there. I thought I had said a joke there. I didn't. God damn it, Blip. Well, we don't necessarily mean he is a dragon. Dragon just exists. Wait. He's charming.
No, Bowser is a bad
Getting
torque.
hold of a hammer, Mario is able to smash a fireball. I see myself as the only man with training to know how to handle this situation, Dick. Given the power of the hammer in Super Smash Brothers, I'm guessing there are a few others who could probably handle it too, dude. Is that your message? That you strive against all odds in a battle that never seems to end simply because you must? Well, let's be fair here, Bit. There's an ending. Level 22 of Donkey Kong, the kill screen. Actually, the message I'd really like to get across is this. Scratch him behind the ears. That's all he really wants. I'm learning a lot about Donkey Kong today that I really didn't want to know. However, the message doesn't... Since she begins scratching behind Kong's ears, and he is pacified as a result. Also, Mario has a sandwich and a lunchbox now, seemingly pulled out of his ass. I hear if you score 2 million points in Donkey Kong, you get the secret ending where he goes for a sandwich instead of Pauline. Vic is also looking really roughed up, despite him looking just fine a few panels ago. What the hell happened when he first climbed up here? Did he try to scratch behind Kong's ear and Kong just pulled a Hulk and Loki on him? Beauty reporter. Vic's final question is asking how the hell they get down from there. Mario seems confused by the concept of down. Confused by the concept of this construction site, seeing as it seems to be made of pink rectangles without any other distinguishing features to them. And so our comic ends with Vic signing off while Donkey Kong and the unnamed lady take a nap in his arms. There were even hearts around Donkey Kong's head. You know, it's a strange marriage to me, but those kids managed to make it work. Junior has to show up sometime to rescue his dad from Mario. Or are they both his dad? Anyway, this comic strip is okay if a little short. It's a cute little story back in the days when video games were really damn simple. No 3D graphics, no bump maps, no rechargeable health, no first-person shooters. Just a dude with a mustache trying to save the lady he loves from a genetically engineered gorilla.